Alrighty, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is National Sports Lloyd here, and welcome back to a brand new live reaction. Here's well, sorry, a live stream for my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership recap. So, if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please like and and subscribe here for more low content there coming in the near future as well. And make sure to also follow along as well. So yeah, do all of that, and make sure to get me to 600 subscribers as well before the end of August. So yeah, so we're gonna go straight into it, and the first of the game here is going to be between the Sydney Roosters and the Manly Warringah Seagulls. So I'm just going to close some tabs over here. So just give me a sec. So you don't see anything else in the background that I have right now. So I'm just going to share it right now, and hopefully the stream is going good there, lads. As there's no one there in the live chat there yet, but I'm hoping there's gonna be someone there in the live chat there soon. So yeah, let's start. As I said, Roosters and the Seagulls. I'm kind of lagging here, so just give me a sec. I'm not sure why, but my thing is don't know what's going on at the moment. Yeah, sick. It's not showing. Something's odd over here. Can I look at it right now? No. Let's go over here. No. Go back over here. No. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the screen there, lads. Just give me a sec. I have no idea what's going on with this at the moment. Um, display monitor, automatic. Oh, there you go. That's better. Yep. So we're in the live recap right now, and let's get into the first of the game right now. So it's going to be the Roosters and the Seagulls, and obviously this game was disappointing in my opinion. I watched the first half and thought that the Seagulls were extremely disappointed that the attack there was just absolutely just poor. The completion rates were not the best there. The Roosters were good at some stages, this and that. Throughout just Manu, Darren Tuber there as well. I mean, like Egan Butcher was doing all right there as well. But yeah, the Seagulls four pack was not the strongest as well, and yeah, I feel like that the four pack is probably the weakest link in the squad for the season, and the backline there with our Saab, Koala, were absolutely just amazing against the Dragons last week. But yeah, this week they didn't do that much, and the defense was just absolutely just sloppy and just all over the place as well. DCE, I don't think he had that much ball there as well for tonight. I mean, he could do the he could do he could try his best there, but yeah, no, Josh Scusa was a bit quiet, but I mean he got a try assist there for Brad Parker there in the second half, which is pretty good there from Josh Scusa. But other than that, he can't really uh, evaluate the much skills in every set that they have to plan. There weren't the many kicks there from DC or other Scooter himself. So yeah, the execution was just poor. And Garrick, I mean, like looking at stats over here for Ruben Garrick as well. He made, I mean, he did a job at least. Like he did it right. Not the best, so like he's got himself a conversion there, a penalty goal, over 130 running meters as well, and also Nathan Brown. I gotta say, man, I thought that uh, the high shot there was absolutely just lazy when he threw like the elbow in that, which was a lazy which was a lazy technique there from Nathan Brown as well, and yeah, the swing was just all sloppy, and I thought it was a fair call there from Asher Klein to put him there in Simbin as well, because yeah, I mean Asher Klein was pretty bad. He caught a lot of six against in that against the Seagulls as well, which that helped the Roosters out. Even though both sides were mediocre, and it wasn't really a big crowd there. I mean, with the women's FIFA World Cup there going on, the SG was just dead there as well. But yeah, nah. The Seagulls were absolutely just disappointed, and they couldn't get the job done there. And I think that's the season just concluded for the rest of the year. So, going for our my top five best players there for our this match here for the Roosters. I'm gonna say the best of man it was just Manu. Second man, I thought that Luke Keary was not a bad there for tonight. I think he's got himself a try assist as well. He did take a break. He made about like 100, 123 kicking meters as well, and yeah, not much kicking meters there. I mean, Drew Hutchison was pretty good as well. So I mean, Drew Hutchison he made about like 73 run meters there, which was more than Lucuri. But you know, I'll, I thought that Sewer one was pretty good there in defense, so I'll give him number three. Number four, I'll probably give it to Nat Butcher. I thought he was pretty decent as well. Number five, I'll give it to James Tedesco. No, actually, I'll give it to Tupo. So yeah, that's my top five best players here for the Chookies. For the Seagulls, my top five best players for the Seagulls. I'm going to give it to uh, DC. Obviously, as the best hardworking player as of always. Number two, I'm going to give it to. I'll probably give it to maybe to Garrick. I suppose. Number three. Uh, I'll probably say that Matthew Lodge was not a bad there tonight. Number four, I'll just go with Ola Kawatu. And number five, before the Tafoa simply was on the bad as well. He made about like 17 tackles and no missed tackles throughout 43 minutes, which was pretty good. And the amount of post contact meters over there, 51 and 25 kick return meters as well, which was quite impressive. So yeah. Now move on to the next match. We have gotten on a Friday evening the Titans and the Warriors. Now the Titans were coming back here in the second half, and the Warriors were absolutely just dominate it with Sean Johnson there as well. Getting two tries as well. And obviously, David Fafita there, getting a try as well. And how good was Jane Campbell, man? Like, a lot of people have been criticizing the Titans, like on how they are using Jane Campbell off from the bench. And my God, Jane Campbell is on fire. Despite the loss, he has made himself 258 running meters, which is absolutely just insane. And Sean Johnson was incredible there as well, just chopping the Titans left, right, and centre there. And yeah, the Warriors get it done there as well, as of usual, and it's not really that much of a big surprise since the Warriors are the Titans' bogey team. So if you go on the past history there and look at his game, it doesn't really surprise you. But the Titans were quite competitive there in the second half as well. I mean, Jane Campbell going there as well, and Tanner Boyd scored as well. I think it was 18 to I think it was 18 all. I think it was. Then the Warriors just went off there with Tora Harris and DWZ there to finish off there as well. But it was quite an intense game there for both sides there as well. And the Titans nearly came back and started off from the Warriors. So yeah, it was a brave performance there from the Titans. Don't let the scoreboard fool you. And yeah, no, I thought the Titans were pretty good in the second half, but no surprise, they show up in the second half, but in the first half, they just don't. So yeah, nah, the Titans are just on the seesaw. Whenever they want to land their commitment, uh, it's up to the coach. So yeah, this Hasler has a massive year for the Titans for next year, and I also heard that Holbrook could be going to the Roosters as an assistant coach. By the way, recently from Channel Nine's for the Instagram page. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting there. So if Holbrook does go good as well for an assistant coach, then the Titans might even regret even letting him go there as well. But I mean, despite the loss, I mean, they are putting up a fight there still. I mean, they didn't put up a great fight against the Roosters. I mean, like they nearly defeated Parramatta twice in the season, which you don't get to see that much these days. The Titans also defeated the Cowboys, so I mean, like the Titans, they aren't that bad, but yeah, like uh, whenever they want to turn up, they turn up, but on the other hand, they say no. We're staying on this end, and if we can't finish it off, oh well, it's too late. Like where the Titans go from here. I mean, Jane Campbell is easily the best player there, and I didn't really get to watch this game, but I'm pretty sure the Warriors had too much class as well. So who knows? Maybe the Titans can win the next game. I'm not sure who the verse there, but I think the Titans, as much as they want to fight for the top eight, I think they're not gonna make it, bro. I reckon the season is done. But towards the end, they did try to commit it as well. So uh, I mean, you have to give your hats off there to the Gold Coast there as well. So yeah, I mean, the full harder than what the West Tigers did. So yeah, nah. A brave performance there from the Titans, but Sean Johnson just too good, and the fullback there, Phil Blake, Tori Harris there, you know, um, Nakori there getting Simbin as well. The rest, and yeah, I don't really need to go over it once more. So yeah, my top five best players there for the Titans. Obviously, I'm going to go for Jane Campbell. Number two, I'm going to go for uh, Tanner Boyd. Number three, I'm going to go for. I'll actually go for David. no, oh, actually, oh, wow. Oh, Philip Sami. Oh, nice. I'll go with Sami there. Number four, David Fafita, and number five, I'm gonna go for, let's say, I'll say Chris Randall, since he's got himself there for six tackles there. So yeah, my top five best players there for the Warriors. Obviously, I'm going to go for man of the match, Sean Johnson. Number two, I'm going to go for Fanua Blake. Number three, I'm going to go for I'll say Jackson Ford. Number four, I'm going to go for. Hmm, before that, actually, Luke McCarthy. Uh, let's go. Say maybe. Ooh, I'll actually say Wade Egan actually. For number four, and for number five, I'm gonna go for um. I'll go for Toro Harris. So yeah. That's my actually. You know what? Tony Tuapiki, which it wasn't bad, but I mean, he did a job. Despite giving himself 165 rhythm meters there. I'll say number five, Tor Harris. So yeah. Let's move on. No, actually, stuff it. I'm gonna go for Tane Tuapiki there, and you'll find out why on my upcoming Instagram posts for Team of the Week, round 23. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting that, and I'm also gonna be posting on the NRLW there as well, for round three as well. So yeah, make sure to look out for that post as well on my Instagram as well. And yeah, let's move on to the next match, which was another disappointment as well. I thought this was going to be a close game, but I won for in my mind when I was tipping this game. I had a feeling that the Panthers were going to put on 13 plus. After the Storm has been given so many opportunities there, all thanks to the Eels being slippery, slippery and dumb there on the night there for some weird reason. So yeah, the Panthers were absolutely just outclassing them as well. But I gotta say, man, young Tonu Mapia, he didn't have the best game there uh, last week against us, but my God, he was absolutely just on fire against the Panthers as well. And I think that was his best of game there of the season as well. Young Tonu uh, Mapia. So yeah, I thought he was one of the best players as well. But other than that, Toro, Brian Toho, man, like he went over there for the first try as well. He was denied there by a very good try saver there as well from the Mill Storm there on the right edge. I'm not sure who save the try as well. But it was a three man tackle there. Who had to stop him there as well, since he's one of the hardest wingers there to uh, be unforced as well. So it was a great try. It was a great try save there first, and I thought, oh boy, this is definitely going to be a close game. But I know they put out the one with pass there, and this time Toho he went over there as well, and then Luai joins the party, and crits as well, and it was basically halftime, 20.6, and I thought, yeah, nah, this is going to be a disappointing match. Then in the second half, not much happened as well, and Brian Toll there scores it to make it 24 points to 6, and Cleary converts the try there as well to make it 26.6, and there were a couple of penalty goals as well for Cleary as well, and Nick Meaney's pull on as well since they missed a conversion from young Tottenham player there. So yeah, it was not bad. I was quite disappointed as well. The same expectations as the Roosters in the Seagulls game. So yeah, nah. Thursday and Friday were uh, disappointing. Except for the Titans and the Warriors game there. After the Titans give up a brave fight. So yeah, nah. So far it wasn't. It got off to an alright week, but let's see on how Super Saturday concluded. Alrighty then. Oh, and I forgot to do my top five best players for the Panthers and Storm, so I'll do that right now quickly. So, my top five best players for the Panthers and for the Melbourne Storm. I'm gonna go for Nev Cleary there for number one. Number two, I'm going to go for Brian Toho. Number three, I'm going to go for. I'll go for Steph Crane there as well. He was very supportive there on the right edge there as well with Brian Toho there. Number five, I'll say that I'll say that bloody say that hmm maybe Luai. Um, actually, I'll actually go for James Fisher Harris there. Um, and now it's lagging now. Um, for number five, God, that's a little bit tricky there. I mean, some of the forwards there were quite good as well. I mean, Isaiah Yo, maybe like 200 rhythms there. But he made 55 though. But Lee Mine made a line break assist though. It's quite hard to pick over here as well. It's between Yo, Martin, and Fisher Harris. So I'm gonna pick my final decision here, and I'm gonna go for Isaiah Yo. He made 4 tackles and no missed tackles and no missed tackles at all. He made four different passes as well, and we all know on how good his pass game has been this season as well, along with Cleary, and obviously made 12 hit ups there, 55 post contact meters as well, 200 run meters there. And yeah, he was pretty good there, Isaiah Yo. So yeah, my top five best players there for the Melbourne Storm. I'm gonna go for number one. I'm gonna say this can be hard, man, because all the players, man, from the Storm on Friday night were absolutely just boring and dead. But I'm gonna go for young Tonu Mapia there. He was easily one of the best ever players that on the field as well. Despite him getting uh, less run meters as well, I thought he was the best man there on the field as well, in my opinion. Number two, I'll go for. Uh, I'll say that that's I'll probably go with bloody Maraseve. Number three, I'll go for Christian Walsh. I know. Harry Grant there, making 55 tackles there. Number four, I'll go with mm, mm, I'll say let's go with God, this is just tricky, man. Number four, I'll just go with Nick Meaney. Number five, I'll go with how did Munster go? He didn't do that bad, but I mean, he could done better, but no, actually, I'll go with Munster just so yeah, that's my top five best players there. From this match, and yeah, it wasn't really the most exciting match, but let's hope on how Super Saturday gave it to us. Alright then, so Super Saturday, it all started off there with the Cowboys and the Broncos, and shockingly enough, the Broncos absolutely just smashed the Cowboys, and everyone was like, "What the f, bro?" The Broncos, they're definitely a big threat to the Panthers right now, and I mean, you still got the Warriors there, but it was still an unconvincing win against the Titans there, but to score 30 points against your Warriors there at their own home ground there by 30 points to 14, man. Like, bro, like, the Broncos are just an unstoppable powerhouse force, man. Like, Patrick Kerrigan and Payne Haas were absolutely just powerhouse like machines, bro. Like Payne Haas has ran over 219 run meters as well. Patrick Kerrigan was absolutely just amazing, and Tyson Smoother there once again, man. He's been very good off from the bench there for the Broncos there as well. Gained 45 tackles as well. Um, yeah, the Cowboys, man, they were pretty good there. With I wouldn't say they were pretty good. I take it back, sorry. Um, but yeah, nah. Like their defense, as I mean, like yeah, like I didn't really get to see the highlights, so I can't really judge too much off from the Cowboys' negativity. So I'm gonna try my best to recap this match. So yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Look, man, the Broncos, they're just just powerhouses there as well, and I'll go maybe through the player played as well. So I mean, he all start off there, going back as well. So let's see here. So just after's score was the first try, which I got that correct. I tipped him there for the first try score there, I believe, and oh, oh, Katun Sags was kicking. Okay, I didn't know that. Cole Phelps made it 4.6, so he was level there. No, he missed it. Okay, and there was a flop there from Flegler, and he made himself a line break there, and also procured as well. Sags knocks on, and Griffin Neem, he comes on there for Jordan McLean as well. Then Scott Drinkwater there makes a line break there as well. And Patrick Kerrigan there makes a line break there as well to make it 10 points to 4. And he converts Stags converts it to make it 12 points to 4. And then Bakura that makes another line break as well. Um, Nothing too much interesting going off there, other than an offside drill there from Ezra Mam and a home farm off there from being offside there as well inside the 10. Then Chet Townsend there getting a penalty shot as well to make it 6 points to 12. And Ism Mam makes the line break as well. And a set restart there from the Broncos as well as a penalty shot there from Katone Sachs as well to make it 40 points to 6. And going into the second half, Isra Mam scores there off from a Patrick Carrigan line break as well. And it makes it 18 points to 6. And Stags converts it to make it 20 points to 6 there. And Colbert makes a line break there, but he knocks on the ball. Also capable there, a line dropper there as well. But a set restart there from a ruck of a fragment there from Jock Madden there, which I don't know why he was even putting in the starting squad as well, in my opinion. So yeah, that really cost the Broncos there that try there from Colfoot as well. And yeah, Townsend misses a conversion. Pathos comes back on there for uh, Wilson. Stags makes a line break there, and he passes out there. I think from no, I think came off from a Drinkwater error there, and Walsh scores a try there to make it 24 points to 10, and Stags misses a conversion there, and Luki comes off the bench as well, and he makes it 14 points to 24. And Townsend misses a conversion as well, but then Simon Cobber there puts the game to bed as well to make it 28 points to 14. And Stags converts there to make it 30 points to 14. And that was pretty much the full time score there. So, yeah, no, I mean, the Cowboys, man, it looks like that the kicking game was probably not the best there, or the probably just made a lot of errors as well. But I can't really judge much there from the game as well. I mean, most of the tries there from the Cowboys there were off from errors there from the Broncos, judged by the play by play there. So yeah, I'm gonna go throughout my top five best players as well, and from the Cowboys. The best ever play there. I mean, it has to be Drinkwater there. Number two, I'm going to go for. Um, I'll probably go for. Oh, Kyle Felt made 207 running meters there, so I'll go for him for number two. Number three, I'm going to go for Murray Talangi. Number four, I'll go for. Um, hmm, uh, I'll probably go for maybe let's say Jason Tamaloa there, and for number five, I'm gonna go for let's go with Luciano Leilua there. So yeah, that's my top five best players for the Cowboys. So yeah, a very tough lost set to take, and now they're going to win the next couple of games there to stay in the top eight there. Otherwise, a team like South and Paramount still have a chance there to make it to the finals there, and you also have Newcastle, which we'll get to them in the second and in the next match there, because my God, bro, Newcastle, man, they're a whole different team there. But going through the Broncos, man. My top five best players for the Broncos. I'm going to go for Payne Haas there for man of the match. Number two, Patrick Kerrigan. For number three, I'm going to go for Rich Walsh. Number four, I'm going to go for uh, K- uh, Katona Stags. Number three, sorry, number five is going to be um, someone. Sorry. No, I'll go. Yeah, no. I'll go with someone Cobo. So let's move on to the next match there. Dolphins and Newcastle, man. Bro, what a game, man. Now, I was trying to watch this game, but my internet was absolutely just shit on the bed there. So bugging me. I couldn't really get to watch the game as well for myself there. But I did see the Newcastle were absolutely just all over the Dolphins, and the Dolphins they had chances as well, but I mean when they got the ball back, they came back, man. But Newcastle they just hold on there as well, and with that great play there from Anthony Milford there, I think it was off for who was it again? I knew it was short ball there from Isaiah Katoda as well on the left edge as well. It was Connie uh, Lemon there as well, and Lemon has had an absolute incredible season as well for the Dolphins. But my God, Ponga, man. Ever since he came back there, a fullback there as well. He's been probably at his best form in quite a while since 2019. So yeah, with the combination there as well, like Newcastle, like bro, they're using Ponga as decoy, and they don't even need Ponga to be all dominant there for attack there for Gregor Masu or your back rows there like Tyson Brazil or Lachlan Fitzgibbon there, like bro. Josh Hastings, Todd Gamble were absolutely just uh, incredible as well. Lachlan Fitzgibbon was also pretty good there as well throughout the meters they was eating as well. I thought the crossland there forced out a couple of good errors as well and pretty good there impression as well. And yeah, he wasn't bad there for dummy half there crossland and like bro, the Newcastle Knights, bro, their attackers are involved quite a lot in the last couple of weeks as well. And like, if you're a Newcastle fan, like, bro, honestly, if Parramatta, if they fall short, I reckon it will be either Newcastle or either the Cowboys to be in the top eight. Which I won't be surprised if either the Knights or the Cowboys are going to be in the top eight this season. So yeah, nah, like this match was absolutely just intense, and like Osaka was amazing. He's got himself there a hat trick there, but bro, like Newcastle's tactic was way too good, and like I said, man, like Newcastle, like bro, like, I can't wait to see him play next week. And if they keep this attack up there, mine are the disappointing issues there. When Lachlan Fitzgibbon was simping as well, then I reckon that if Newcastle can fix up their defense there, bro.